Howdy there, folks. I'm Gene of RPG, and welcome back once again to MS Saga: A New Dawn. Last time, we took on the final fort and took care of the Raven Gundam, which I didn't comment on it at the time, but looks really freaking stupid. And that's not exclusive to just this game. It just looks dumb. I hate the Raven Gundam's appearance. It looks so stupid. Anyway, after that, we began in very loose terms our assault on the city of Eisengrad, when Major Resner rejoined our party, and she came in a Marasai, and I said, "Now, our Gundam Mark II is a much better mobile suit," and it kinda is, but this is also kind of an abomination of it. Regardless, it turned out quite nice. And then we went and got her the Drill Lance, which is one of the strongest lances that we're going to have for a very long time. And now that we have a much better boss-oriented team, we're going to go and take on the second portion of the Mobile Coliseum. And so I'll see you guys over there. Alright, so as you guys can probably guess, the Master League is definitely a lot tougher than the Rookie League was. Most of these fights you're not going to get away with double shoot all or shot burst. Yes. Now, if we win, we're a portable ranged weapon. We're going to be getting a Hyper Mega Launcher, which is one of the best guns in the game, actually. Which is a big part of why I want to do this now. I really want the Hyper Mega Launcher, specifically for Fritz. And this will be a little tough, but I'm positive we can do it. We're pretty set up. Alright, but first off, we have 3 Hyzacs! Okay, so, once again, shot burst and shoot all, that strategy probably not going to get the job done, all things considered, but it is still a nice way to open for right now. And we're going to prioritize shooting the one that's not going to be defending. Because, like with any of these fights, the sooner you get rid of a single enemy, the easier the fight becomes. Yeah, that's still not enough to kill it. Alright, and they're all gonna fire their little machine guns, all that jazz. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna just stick with shooting for the moment, because... But this way I can get an accurate feel for about how much health they have. Oh yeah, no, we're doing this wrong. Like, absolutely wrong. That's okay. Anyway, let's go for a Lightning Lancer, I guess. And we'll have Fritz use his full repair technique on himself. And we still do not quite have enough oomph for boost attacks on several characters. Let's actually go for a charge, because then Aeon should be able to use Gatling fire, which will definitely kill one. Alright. Let's switch Tremmy at this point. We'll get Li Fong out here. So Li Fong can use her Gatling Punch. Fritz is gonna probably use High Repair. No, what? Oh, that's High Bomber. Actually, I'm changing my mind on that. We're gonna use a Repair Kit DX on Aeon, because we do need to preserve our TP, because this is only the first fight. Yeah. Fortunately, this should kill it. I'm thinking a more effective strategy would have been to just Gatling fire the crap out of them. But, well, what are you going to do? Alright, let's get Resner out here so she can kick out her boost attack, which is going to be a Lightning Lancer. Fritz is going to use Double Shield at this point. And let's have Tristan hop out so he can kick out a Mega Slash, even though that's probably not going to be the most effective boost attack. This should be enough to down this boss. Double Shield will protect Fritz. Ow! Oh, man. This is what I get for underestimating things. Alright, we're going to defend with Resner. Fritz is going to use full repair on her because I want her health back up before we get too far. And we're going to have Aeon come out and use Funnel, which should kill it. It can't have that much more health to it. I did this fight horribly. Like, absolutely terrible. Goodness. But I guess it's a good explanation, because, yeah, no, you're not going to get away with Shot Burst and Shoot All in this tournament. Oh, thank goodness. With that, Li Fong leveled up and learned a new boost attack and Koku Ken, which is much more powerful than Gatling Punch. And Tristan learned the technique Regenerate, which is nice, I guess, but eh. But the next fight's probably going to be a lot tougher. My guess is Marisize? Marisize, come on. Oh no, Ashamars. These Ashamars, like all of the enemies we've been facing, are very much not like your typical Ashamars. Okay, so we're going to start out with a power-up. Fritz is going to defend. Let's have Aeon charge. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and have Tremi use Power Up on Aeon. Because Aeon is going to be able to Gatling Fire one of them as well here in a bit. Not quite yet, but here in a bit. Aeon, I want to have use a Repair Kit DX on Fritz. I do not know if this is going to kill one of the Ashamars. Probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. But it will help. So I remember we're targeting the one on the left first. Okay, it's about to do a boost attack though, and that's not good. Let's go ahead and use a Repair Kit DX. Well, actually no, because we're going to use the full repair boost attack, or not boost attack, technique on Aeon. Aeon's going to Gatling Fire the one on the left. Let's go ahead and have Tremi charge. We're going to kick out a full repair on Aeon. Aeon is going to use Gatling Fire on the one on the left. That is defending, which means this is probably not going to kill it. Giga Flame! Oh, that's unfortunate. That's going to overheat Tremi right before she gets a turn to boost attack, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Granted, she can recover from that. It's just annoying because that's just one more step. Okay. They're going to do it again. We're going to go ahead and power up what's going to end up being Li Fong because she's ready to kick out Nankoku Ken. Li Fong's going to hop on out. And she's going to receive the power up, and she's going to Ankoku Ken, which is a much, much, much more potent boost attack than Gatling Punch. It's about time, too. As it does 936. I mean, it is a much more potent boost attack, but there's still limits. That made me laugh. Okay, gosh. We're just not really well set up here, are we? Alright, well, let's power up. Fritz is going to go ahead and switch with Tristan, I think. Tristan's going to go ahead and use Repair All. And, jeez, I don't even know. Nah, because Li Fong needs it. Li Fong's going to defend. Overheat should drop off, I think, next turn or the turn after. There we go. Okay, let's kill the stupid one on the left. There we go, and Resner's still not quite ready, but she's getting close. Let's go ahead and use a Repair Kit DX with Li Fong on Tremy. This is probably going to kill the one on the left. On the upside, one of them is defending, so I'll be able to tell which one this hits. The one that's not defending, which I think was the middle. Yes. Okay. Good. That makes it easy. They're going for another boost attack, which is likely going to be a Giga Flame. So, what that means is we are going to switch in Aeon, who's going to use Beam Field at this point. I'm going to laugh when it's Gatling Punch, but... because that's what I'm expecting. We're going to go ahead and kick out the Hypercharge? Whatever. You guys saw what it was. And we're going to charge with Li Fong. Honestly, it might have been a better idea to go with the system hacks for this. I didn't think we were going to need to do that until the next fight. But, maybe I'm wrong. That is the upside, though, to this fight. It doesn't seem they have melee boost attacks. They seem to prioritize range, which, I mean, makes sense. But that also means that, oh, they're pretty susceptible. So much so, in fact, that we're going to charge with Aeon. Let's go ahead and get... Who is getting close? Fritz is. We're going to switch in Fritz because he can charge and use a Gatling Fire next turn. And we're going to have Li Fong kick out her Ankoku Ken. Alright, I don't think we should Beam Field yet if there's only one doing a ranged attack. Let's defend instead with Aeon. We're going to Gatling Fire, and let's get... let's go ahead and get Tremy back out here so she can get ready to start attacking as well. She's going to charge. There we go. That's 2 down, which means this is going to become infinitely easier. Let's go ahead and Gatling Fire. I don't want to waste our repair unit, but Fritz doesn't have a way to heal everybody. I don't think we're actually hurting bad enough that I need to worry about it. Fritz is going to go ahead and defend. And so is Tremy. Alright. Now let's have Aeon charge again. We'll have Fritz use full repair on Aeon. And Tremy's going to go ahead and use her Gatling Fire. Gosh, you forget just how beefy these things are. Alright, but it's about to do its boost attack. So we're going to kick out our beam field. Fritz will charge. Let's switch in... Let's switch in Li Fong so she can actually heal herself at this point. Oh no, it's Gatling Punch! Fuck! Alright, we're changing plans a little bit. Let's go ahead and use Counter Zone with Li Fong, because it's 4 energy, which means it's probably going to be Bakunetsu Ken. Stupid thing. Damn! Alright, but all's well that ends well. Let's go ahead and use Funnel. Tristan. Fritz is going to use full repair on Aeon, because Aeon's going to be a pretty critical character to have. And let's get Resner out here. She can use Hypercharge. I think it's caught on to my beam field strategy. Yeesh. The fight was a lot worse than it should have been. That seems to be the going trend this time around. Which makes me worry for the last... Well, not the last fight. I'm not actually that worried about that one. It makes me worried for this fight, actually, because I do think this is the hardest fight out of this Master League. Because we have 2 Gap Lance and a Masala. Alright, so we're gonna learn from our issues this last time. We're not gonna probably be able to outrun much of anything here. Let's go ahead and get Tremi out here so she can kick out a Speed All, because we're gonna need the speed buff. And even then, I don't think that'll be enough. Yeah, the Masala's faster. The Gap Lance are going to be faster as well. Alright, it's about to do a boost attack. Let's system hack it. Fritz is going to use full repair on himself. And Tremi, I guess, power up Fritz. I know it's going to do a boost attack, and I think it's going to be Giga Flame, actually. Yeah, which is going to be obnoxious, especially since it's targeting Fritz, but that just makes me glad that I full repaired. Although it doesn't matter, I guess, when it gets an immediate death on me. This is without a doubt the toughest fight of the Master League, in my opinion. It's surprisingly difficult. Alright, the Gap Lance about to do a boost attack as well. We're going to actually defend with Aeon here. And we're going to have Tremi use a regeneration kit on Fritz because we need to get him up, otherwise we're in trouble. Good, that targeted Tremi. Alright, but we're still not in the clear. Let's system hack the one on the left. Fritz is going to go ahead and use Gatling Fire, also on the one on the left. You want to kill the Gap Lance first, even though they're not as dangerous. But you do want to kill them first, because they're definitely easier to take out. And the sooner you take something out, the easier it's going to be. We're going to use one of our good repair units to get caught back up, because, oh boy, shit was not going well for a little bit there. Leon's just a little slow. I wish that would go off before the boost, before, like, Fritz and whatnot did their boost attacks. We're gonna triple defend here. Even though I do see that Li Fong's ready for a boost attack. Yeah, there's the shot burst. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it alternates between Giga Flame and shot burst. Woo! That was close. Like, that was real close. Alright, we are going to go with a beam field at this point, even though I don't know if that's really going to help us. We're going to use beam field. We're also going to full repair Tremie because she's almost dead. And we're going to Gatling fire the one on the left. If I'm lucky, we'll kill the one on the left. If I'm not lucky, someone's going to die. Good. That's one gap lamp down. They're using double arms, which are beam-based, so those have been completely shut down. Alright, we're doing okay, though. I want Aeon to go ahead and heal off Fritz's damage. And I want, or not damage, but hurt, because I'm gonna want him up to... I'm gonna want him up, is the thing. He's pretty important, if you haven't been able to tell. He's the only character we have with full repair. Alright, let's take out the other gap plant now, hopefully. Even though I know it hasn't been system hacked, it's just the way things are going. Alright, now let's go ahead and beam... Yeah, we're going to beam field. Fritz is going to charge as a result. Let's get Tristan out here at this point so he can kick out a hyper charge. Because I think the gap plants, and I know I'm going to end up hating this, only have ranged boost attacks. It's what I thought about the Oshimars, but I was wrong, clearly. Alright, it's about to do another boost attack. We're going to kick out a beam field. This Gatling fire should kill the gap plant, but we'll see. Resner's going to hop out. I don't think she has enough weapons equipped to use Gatling fire, but it doesn't matter. She doesn't need it. Let's go with a hyper charge. Play it safe. Good, good. That just leaves the Masala, which... we've got the Masala's number. It's pretty much screwed at this point. Unless it has something that I have not seen yet, we should be fine. It is going to do a melee attack, though, which is unfortunate. We're going to defend with Aeon. Fritz is going to go ahead and full repair Aeon. And I need to probably use a restorative drink on Fritz. Because we still have one fight after this. I don't think it's as bad as this one was, but Fritz has burned through a ton of his TP at this point. I'm glad it targeted Resner, because Resner is very defense heavy at this point. Let's kick out a beam field. Fritz is going to switch, I think, for Li Fong. And Li Fong is going to kick out Nankoku Ken. Resner has power up, but she is not going to be able to outrun anybody. She does have high repair, though, so let's have her repair herself. It's going to counterattack us, but that shouldn't matter so much when it's using... like shot burst and whatnot, because, well, we have its number. It can't get past the beam field. And because Aeon's equipped with Charge Plus and the front charge, she can kick out Beam Fields pretty easy. In fact, she's going to charge at this point. Let's go ahead and switch Tremy in, because next turn she can kick out... Excuse me. She can kick out a Gatling Fire. So we'll have her defend. And Reznor is going to go ahead and power up Tremy. It's going to do a melee attack, so we don't really need to worry too much here. We're going to Gatling Fire, and we're going to kick out a Hyper Charge. And there we go. Hi. I do think that's the toughest fight out of the Master League, but the last fight's still not a slouch. And that's because we're facing one of the most dangerous mobile suits to come out of the Zeta Gundam series, and we've technically already seen it, the Cubile! The Cubile's not something to take too lightly. Gosh, Speed All isn't going to even remotely help us. Let's go ahead and power up. Let's get Fritz out here, so he can go ahead and defend, and we can kick out a Gatling Fire right away. Ow, jerk. Alright, and it's going to do a boost attack. We're going to use Beam Field at this point because it's boosted. Even though I wanted to do a system hack, I want to use Beam Field because its boost attack is going to hurt super bad. So, well, it does give us a chance to full repair Tremy and power up Fritz. Alright, it's going to use funnels now, so we're going to defend, and Fritz is going to kick out his Gatling Fire. I haven't gotten to system hack it yet, because, yeah, you do want to try and use Beam Field when it's about to do a boost attack. Though I think it has Sonic Blaster, actually, which is a melee attack, and you won't be able to Beam Field that. It's a little hard to tell, so you do kind of want to play it a little safe. Speaking of safe, I am almost positive that this is going to be a Sonic Blaster. So we're going to defend, and we're actually going to have Reznor pop out. So she can do something that her and Fritz are the only characters that can do, and that's use Double Shield, which is amazing. One of my favorite boost attacks. Yeah, there's the Sonic Blaster. Sonic Blaster's dangerous. It has a really high critical hit rate. It's a melee attack. It's not safe, but that's okay. We're going to use System Hack now, and we're going to also kick out a Gatling Fire. Let's go ahead and have Tristan hop out now and use Repair All to help heal off the damage, because yes, it is about to use Funnel. It's a little faster than I wanted, but that's okay. Unless we get really unlucky with the spread. Which it looks like we turned out pretty fine. Which usually happens. Funnel's great, single target. When there's more than 2 enemies, the spread usually gets a little too thin. Alright. It cannot do a Sonic Blaster at this point, so I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and power up Tristan. Tristan's going to use his Hypercharge boost attack. And Aeon's going to use Beam Field. Alright, it's about to do a regular old shot. So, we're going to use our funnel. And we're also going to end up powering up what's going to be Li Fong. So that way her Ankoku Ken hits pretty freaking hard. Granted, she's going to get counterattacked, but that's okay, because she's going to just switch right out. And it's not in a very good spot, all things considered. Yeah, I was going to say, see, that fight's nowhere near as bad as the previous one. Just because of the sheer number of enemies. But, hey, I'm glad we did it. Because, well, we get a reward, obviously. We get the Hyper Mega Launcher. Once again, one of the best guns in the game. We also gain access to the Champion League, but we're not going to try to do that right now. Although, I'm willing to bet we could do it. It would just be really hard. I don't think we need to. The Hyper Mega Launcher is more than enough. Plus, it gives us something to look forward to later. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the Hyper Mega Launcher before we end things off. I've already said that I want it on Fritz. And that's because it's... Oh, that's the Hyper Cannon. It's a really powerful ranged weapon. 300 attack power and a 4 energy cost. Now, the 4 energy cost might seem bad, but because Fritz is set up to just use Shot Burst, it's actually the magic number, because that allows up to 4 energy cost weapons. It's also, it may not seem like it because of how big it is, but it's actually a pretty compact weapon. Like, it is actually pretty small for how big it is. Or for how strong it is. It's going to be used for a very long time. It's a really good weapon. And very much worth the fights to get it at this point, since we're going Shot Burst setup with Fritz. I was trying to see if I could equip the large beam rifle, or whatever it's called, the long beam rifle on someone else, but I think it's just a little too big. And we want a regular beam rifle on Fritz, so that way he has something to fall back on. But anywho, folks, with that, I think we're finally all set to go and fight Lady Zarth and actually take on Eisengrad. And so next time, we're gonna actually start our assault on Eisengrad to hopefully end things. I'm Gene of RPG, and I'll see you guys then.